Good morning, students. So yesterday we discussed about double linked list. Already discussed of circular English. Then we discussed double linked list. Okay. Here double linked list here. So far clear, students. Single English, circular single English, and double linked list. So yesterday we discussed about double linked list. Okay, and also some there are different operations circle in double English. Just remember, see that the here double English has two links and one data field is there. Okay, so this part we call it as left link and this one we call it as the right link. You just remember that way left link and right link. The previous next you have confused. Just remember this one is left link and this one is right link. If the double English means if the first node of the left link contains null and the last node of the right link contains null. We call it as a doubly linked list. Okay. So first node of the left link contains null and last node of the right link contains null. Then we call it as a doubly linked list. Okay. So here different operations there, insertion at front end, insertion at delay, insertion at rear end and insertion at the middle. Similarly, just like single linked list. So see here, yesterday I already told you the insertion here front end. First you have to get a node from the, you have to get a new node from the available list. That is, I am considering the name as temp. Here he wrote here in this way, just I am considering this as temp. Okay, this node name is temp, so temp of left link is null and temp of right link is null. Then temp of info is 50, temp address is 2200. Okay, so I want to insert it front. So if you want to insert it front means the left link contains null and the right link contains the next node address. So then the next node address is 1010 that is stored in header. So this part we call it as a temp of right link. So temp of right link equal to head. Okay, temp of this address we have to store here. Okay, temp of right link equal to head and head of here this part we call head of left link equal to temp. So head of left link equal to temp. Return temp. Okay. So just see you have to if you want to insert here at front end, just this is null. Okay, front part left link null. Okay, right link contain the next node address that is 1010. Okay, so that 1010 is store when the 1010 is store here when temp of right link equal to header, then store the 1010. Then this address is stored here. So this part we call it as a head of left link. So head of left link equal to this address name is temp. Okay. Then return temp. Okay. In this way, how to insert at beginning. Okay, clear students? Or any doubt? So insertion at end point. So here the doubling list is end when the last node of the right link contains null. So how we move to the last node? You already know you discussed in single linked list and circular single linked list, and then previously we discussed about the insertion operation. So same way the address is stored in header here. So we are considering this address in some temporary variable, that is ptr equal to header. Now we have to increment the address of this is I want to increment right side because the right link contains null here. Then the node is end, so that's why I'm incrementing the right link. So I'm considering this ptr of header, then ptr of right link. Instead of next I'm writing here right link equal to not equal to null. So ptr equal to ptr, presently ptr is 1010. Then ptr of next, what is the ptr of next? 2020. So 2020 is stored in ptr. Then 1000 is stored in ptr. Then 2200, then 2000 is stored in ptr. Then 2200 is stored in ptr. After sorry, 2000 is stored in ptr. After that ptr next is null, it come out of the loop. Now ptr address is 2000. Okay, now ptr address is 2000. So if I want to insert the new node at the last and rear end, so I want to insert here means this address is stored here, this address is stored here. So this part we call it as a ptr. So ptr of right link equal to head. Okay, ptr of right link equal to new. The ptr next means right link equal to new. So this part we call it as new. New previous of left link. So previous of left link we connected with ptr. So in this way, how to connect to the insertion at rear end. So insertion at any position in the list. Just consider the position in the list. Then you have to check the condition. Choose the position. So see here. So I want to insert at position 3. So I want to insert at position 3. I check the position. So in here in between I want to insert here. So insert here means here this left node contains this address, this right node contains this address. Okay, this left node contains this address. Okay, this left node contains this address, and this right node contains this address. Okay, so by considering here, we are considering the pointer variable here. After position function ptr of equal to next equal to null. So new of next equal to null and new of previous equal to ptr, and ptr of next equal to null. See here. In this way, you have to connect the path. Nothing but here you have to store this address 2020. This address is stored here, and this address is stored here, and this address is stored here. So when we are considering the doubling list, you have to concentrate on addresses. Mainly two addresses we have to store here. So just concentrate on addresses. Next, delete a node at front end. So in double English, if you want to delete a node at front end, so here, and if you want to delete the front node, the next node address is stored here. So what we have to do is here. So what we have to do is first, if you have to check the list is empty or not. That is, if head of left link is head. If the head of left link is head means the list is empty. Okay, the list is empty. So if you want to delete this one, okay, you want to delete this node, The next node address is stored here. This name is header. So this header of right link contains the address of the next node. So what we can do? What we can do is see here. One minute. Okay. So here head equal to null means list is empty. Okay. Otherwise, if a head of right link contains null, if the head of right link contains null means there is only one item is present. So just delete that and return null. Okay. And another, if you are not doing like that, then what you have to do is so just see here, PTR equal PTR of next and head of PTR. So before this, just to see what I am doing is what is this node means header of right link. So I just store this header of right link in some temporary variable. I am considering as first. First equal to or second equal to something any temporary variable. I am considering some current equal to head of right link means what I am stored here 2020 is stored here. Okay, so current equal to head of right link. Okay, so if you delete this, this is the first node means the left of this node contains null. So this node name is current. So what we have to do is current of left link equal to null. So current of left link equal to null. Okay, right link already here is there. So now you can delete the free node current. Now you can delete free node current. Okay, clear students? So just store this address in some temporary variable. This address is nothing but this is header. So header of right link is the next node address. So I stored some current and header of right link equal to current. I stored the address in current. Okay. Next the current is now 2020. So this is the first node means in double linked list. First node of left link contains null. So I replace this current of left link equal to null. Then free node current. Then I remove current. Then return. Okay. Then this is node act as the first node. Then return current. Okay. Then free node header. So I free the header. Then I return current. So current act as the first node. This is our current. Okay. Clear students? Okay. Next. So how we know delete a node at where and means just we are considering one loop here. By considering that loop, when there is a null, the right link contains null, then we already know that we are considering some root node that is in pointer, while pointer of next equal to null. So if there is null, it come off the loop. Now pointer is 2000. So I want to delete this node means the previous node address is stored here. So that node of right link contains null. So you replace that with null. Okay, so now pointer is 2000. Okay. Now pointer is 2000. Okay, clear students, what is the pointer is? Pointer is 2000. Here I'm considering two. Here one is pointer, another one is pointer one. So pointer is 2000, pointer one is 1000. So pointer of right link contains null. See here. In this way, you have to see double linked list. I am considering two variables here. One is pointer and another one is pointer one. So pointer one initially I am taking null, then I initialize the pointer one to pointer. Okay. So in this way I am considering that in first case here Peter is 1010 and Peter one is null. Okay, in first case. In first case, Peter is 1010. Consider see that I am tracing two variables. I am taking PTR. One is PTR. Initially, I am considering null. Then I initialize to PTR. So when initially I am considering it as null. Okay, I am giving as after that PTR one equal to PTR. Okay, initially 1010. PTR of next equal to 2020. Now PTR is 1010 and PTR equal to 2020. Okay, and PTR of next equal to 1000. PTR one equal to 2020. Next, this is 2000. This is 1000. So when this is 1000, then previous of next equal to null, it come out of the loop. Now previous PTR equal to 2000 and PTR of next equal to 1000. So in PTR of next, this node we act as a null. This is the last node. So PTR of right link considers null. Okay, clear students? Anyone respond with a message? Then we have to see that deletion at any position in the list. Same we have to first identify the position of the list. Then you have to delete that one. Here I am identifying the third position. Then I delete it. And before deleting, here this address is stored here. So this address is 2000 is stored here, and this address is stored here. Okay, that is done in this logic here. Okay. So this is about circular so only double linked list. This is about doubly linked list. So far clear? Waiting for your reply, students. Next, what are the advantages of circular double linked list? So what are the advantages of double linked list? So as compared to single linked list, we can traverse in both direction, but that in single linked list we have direction one direction only. Here we can traverse in both direction, that is from starting to end as well as from end to starting. Okay, and it is easy to reverse the linked list. In double linked list, it is very easy to reverse the list. So if you are at a node, then we can go at any node. But linked list, it is not possible. You have to know the previous node address or the next node address. Okay. So what are the disadvantages of double linked list? Means it contains two link fields. Means it requires more space. And here insertion and link and deletion take more time, more than the linked list, because here more pointer operations are required than linked list. Okay, so as compared to a single linked list, this insertion deletion take more time because you have to identify the addresses. So here not in the linked list, the addresses are not in a homogeneous order. So we have to search that address. So it is as compared to single linked list, it take more time for insertion and deleting operation double linked list. Okay, clear students? Next, last one is circular double linked list. So what is circular double linked list? So a circular double linked list is a variation of double linked list in which every node in the list has three fields: info field, left link and right link. Okay. So here left link, this is a pointer field which contains address of the next node or previous node in the list. Okay, and right link, this is a pointer field which contains address of the right node or next node in the list, and the left link of the first node contains the address of the last node, whereas right link of the last node contains the address of the first node. So circular superlink links means here left link of the first node contains the address of the last node, and the right link of the last node contains the address of the first node. Then we call it as a circular double link list. Just here in previously double link list means the right link left link of the first node contains null and right link of the last node contains null. But in circular double link list, the left link of the first node contains the last node address, and the right link of the last node contains the first node address. That we call it as the double link circular double link list. So what are the advantages of the circular double linked list? Means as in normally double linked list, we can traverse double linked list, double link circularly list in both direction. Okay. So normally double linked list gives the address of the first node. We have to traverse till the end of the get the address of the last node. We already done. We are taking we have store the header node in some temporary variable. We have to increment to get the last node address. But when we can easily find the address of the last node in the left link of the first node in circular linked list, so there is no need to traverse entire node in the list. See students, see here what I do here. I want to know the end point. I am considering one loop and not equal to incrementing this one, then I have to find. But in circular linked list, the last node contains here left first node of left link. So you cannot traverse entire list. So that is the advantage of circular double linked list. Okay. So this is the first which contains the address of the first contain the first node address. First of left link contains the last node address. First of right link contains the next node address. Here, okay. So if you want to insert, just very few steps are here very easy to insert in the double linked list. Very easy to insert in the double linked list. Okay. So if you want to insert a node at front end, so here also same different operation, insertion at front end, insertion at rear end, deletion at front end, deletion at rear end. So if you want to insert at front end, first you have to get a new node from the list. Okay, so you have to allocate a new memory from the list, and that is temp equal to get info, get node, and temp of info equal to item, and temp of right link. Here two links are there. Temp of right link and temp of left link is we represented as null, or you can represent the temp address only. So if there no list is exist, if you are considering a new node, okay, if you are considering the new node, that is 5, that contains the data is okay 1, okay. So this is name is temp, then temp of first node contains the temp address, and the temp of last node contains the temp address, means there exists only one node, okay. Or if you create this new node of temp, temp of left link contains temp and right link also contains temp, so you create new node. So if you want to insert the new node, so if you first equal to null means list is empty, then return temp, then this temp is the first node, okay. So if already there is a node is there, so what if you want inserted front end, so you want to inserted front end means what we have to do, where the address of the first address, where the first address is stored, the first address is available in first. So if you want to insert first means what you have to do is here, so the left link contains the address of the new node, and the new node of right link contains the address of the left link, okay. So if this is the new node means this of left link contains the last node address. So last node address consider here, where we have to store the last node address. The last node address is stored in first of left link. Understand? So if you want to insert here, so what are the elements present here? So this is first node. So first of left link contains the last node address. Okay. So if you want to insert new node here, if you want to insert the new node here, then this become the first node. So this node name is temp. I am given here temp. So temp of info something I am right here data. Here left link contains the last node address. Right link contains the previous node address. Okay. So where this address is stored? This address is stored in last of right link. Okay, this address is stored in first. So what is first here? First is contains the first node address. So we want to insert here. This name is I am considering one variable last. So last why I am considering the last as here, because I am storing here. This is the first or head. The head of left link contains the last node address. So that's why I am giving here name. So here what I have to store is. Then I have to store this address, that is first or header first, that is first of left link. So this is the last address stored in last. Then what we have to store here, right link. So what we have to store in the right link. So in temp of right link we have to store the first node address, that is header first. So temp of right link equal to head. Next, what is this left link contains this node address. So this is first. So first of left link equal to temp. So first of left link is temp. Okay. And this last node contains the address of the first node. So here last is stored in the here. So last of right link contains. Okay, last of right link contains this temp address. So last of right link equal to temp. And this contains last, the temp of last link temp of left link equal to last. Then there is the return time. Then the insertion is possible at front end. Clear, students? Is it clear or any doubt? Just see where you have to store the elements and where the elements in the store. Just concentrate that only. Okay. So this is you have to delete a node, then insert at beginning of the circular linked list. Then if you have to insert at rear end, the same here rear end also, just rear end is stored here where the first of last link store the address of the first of left link contains address of the last node. So what we have to do is here say last equal to first of left link and last of right link equal to temp, and temp of left link equal to last, and first of left link equal to temp, and temp of right link equal to first. Return temp. The same steps is followed here. Okay. We want to insert here. Just see. Just don't by heart anything. Just see the concept. So if you want to insert the new node at rear end, so this is something my information. This is my temp of left link, and this is right link. Okay, this is my temp. So if you want to insert at rear, so rear means this node contains the first node address. Okay, and the previous node contains this address, and this contains this address. Okay, so that is the 4 address we have to store. So the last node address is where you have to store the last node address. So your header or first we are considering. So first of left link contains the last node address. So I am considering one temporary variable last. So that is that stores the address of the last first of left link, that is last node address. So the last node address is stored here. Okay. So now we have know the last node address. So in last node, last of right link we have to store the temp. So the last of right link we have to store the address temp. So store the address of the temp. Okay. And temp of left link contains the last node address. So temp of left link contains the last. Okay. Temp of left link contains the last. Okay. Then first of left link contains this one. So first of left link contains temp, and temp of right link contains first. Temp of right link contains first. So return temp. So in this way you have to insert a node at rear end. Here we are not considering any loop here because we already stored the node address in the we have to store the last node address in the first of left link. That's why just consider the steps. And very that is your circular language, circular doubling is very that easy. We are don't have to consider any loops here. Just taking variables, initializing the address, and then you have to store the address. Next, delete a node from beginning of the circular double linked list. So we want to delete a node in the circular double linked list. We want to delete this. What will happen? So we miss the next node address and also the last node address. Okay. So for that, what we have to do is just we just store this left link of address in some temporary variable. So this address you have to store in some temporary variable, because this is the address of the next node, and you also store this address also. So this address contains the first last node address. This address contains the previous node address. So overall this block name is first. So first of left link I stored in some temporary variable called as last, and first of right link stored in some temporary variable called second. Okay, then the two addresses are stored, then directly delete first. Okay, you have to return second. So second act as the first one. Okay, students. Just see here what I am doing here is, if you want to delete this one, I just store two, I am considering two variables. So I am not draw diagrams. I already explained our concept. You can easily understand. That's why I am not drawing any diagrams. So see here, this is what the address here. This contains the last node address. So I am considering last. This table name we call it as a header first. So last equal to so last equal to what is the address is first of left link. So the last node address is stored in the last year. Okay. So we have to store this address also. This address we call it as a temporary variable second. That is we are calling it as a first of right link. So what is first of right link will contains the next node address. Okay, just we consider we store these two addresses, then this node will act as a first node. So here left link contains the last node address and right link contains the previous node address. So this address we call it as a second. So second of what is this node we call it as a second. So second of what is second of left link, what we have to store here, what we have to store here, second of left link, we have to store the last node address. Last node is stored in last. So last of left link equal to second of left link equal to last, and this here, what is this one, last. So last of left link contains the first node address, that is second. Now what we have to do is last of right link, last of right link equal to second. Then what we have to do is free node first contains the address of the first node. Free node means delete the node. Then what we have to do is return second. So this is so delete a node at front end. Okay, clear students? This is delete a node at front end. Next, delete a node at rear end. So just change the here. Just you have to change the conditions here. Same. We want to delete at last node. Last node deleted means we have to store the last node address in some temporary variable. That is last equal to first of link. Then we have to store the previous link here. So what we have to do is just we consider here last equal to first of left link Okay. Then we consider some previous variable. Previous equal to last of left link. So what is the last of left link contains here? So last of left link contains the previous node address. So that's why, because this node is act as the last node after deleting this one, this node is the last node, makes this right link contains the first node address, this address is stored in the first node. So that's why I store this address in some temporary variables. Okay. Then we have to store previous of, so previous of right link, what I have to store is first node address. So that is stored as a first. So previous of right link equal to first, and we consider as first of left link. What we have to store is the previous. The previous is this node address. Previous is this node address. Okay. Then free last. Then return first. First is the first node address. So in this way, you have to delete at rear end. Clear, students, or any doubt? So this is the completion of the linked list. Okay. Anybody has any queries? Please write a message in chat box. And tomorrow we will discuss the polynomial representation and sparse matrix. After that, the third unit is power. Okay. Any queries? Please write a message in chat box. So far clear, single linked list, circular single linked list, and double linked list, and circular double linked list, and what are the operations performed in, so different operations performed in circular double linked list. All are clear, or any doubt, inform me or ping me a message in chat box. Okay. Any queries? Okay, student, today we end the session. Tomorrow we will meet. Thank you.